Hey Mike, hope the concert went well, and hope you guys had a good time. This is your video lesson for today. There's 4 things I want to talk about. First being bar chords, number 2, notes on root 6 root 5, pentatonics, some different techniques you can do with it. And number 4, a new sequence pattern. So I'll just kind of go right down the list. If you have any questions about any of it at the end, feel free to shoot me a message. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you might have. The first thing, bar chords. So I think you said in your message you've been working on your bar chords, trying curling the fingers up and down, so you're doing the curling exercise. Another exercise I like to do is a rolling exercise, kind of getting used to like feeling the strings against the finger, feeling the strings against the finger on the bar. So what that means is I take my first finger, right, get my bar right here on the 5th fret. Right? And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to turn this way so you can see, is you're going to roll the bar back and forth. You want to do this slow. It's not a speed drill. So what I'll do is I'll take my bar like this, and I'll try to fret just the first string with the bar. So it looks like kind of like that right there. So I'm not trying to play it all flat down. So you have string 1, you start rolling the bar. See if you can get this second string. Then I try to roll it up even more, get the 3rd string. That one's probably the toughest one. So 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string, and then to 4th string, 5th string. And see, as I'm doing this, I'm slowly kind of doing an uppercut motion, like really small uppercut. And like I said, that 3rd one right there, that's probably the toughest one. You have to really kind of focus on really pushing or touching the string with this part of the finger. So roll, 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 and then back again. All right, next, notes. So with this one, remember you just want to get one down at a time. So you're not trying to put them all down and then try to roll back and forth like this. It's just one string at a time. Now, look, will be times that you touch 2 strings, yeah, but focus on rolling that and really feeling the finger touch the string. Right? Still keep up with everything else that we did as well too. Remember a heavy elbow, right? It feels like the elbow wants to pull down towards the earth, and you just keep that finger on there, feeling that heavy elbow. All right, then number 2, notes on the root 6, root 5. What I want you to do is, since you've been reviewing that for me for this week, those 2 strings, here's what I want you to do now, is pick one note at a time. Let's do A for today, because that's the first letter in there. So you find A on the 6th string. And see if you can find it. There it is. So you have A, find the same, then 5th string, then back down. So every day I would pick a different note and see if I could find it on root 5 or root 6. Eventually we'll do all the strings, but this is a great one for kind of finding notes really quickly, especially if power chords, like you'll be able to find them pretty quick. So you pick a letter, and this one's going to be A. You go, okay, A on the 6th string, 1 octave higher on that string, then the next one, and then the next one. Excuse me. Oh. And then back down. Say you pick another note. Let's do B this time. So B, there is no B on this guitar, probably out there somewhere, right there. And then B, mystery B. Oh, I got the sound. And then, right. So doing that on root 6 and root 5 would be good. Do like 1 note a day. You don't need to do the whole, unless you have free time, you can do the whole musical alphabet if you want to. And then next thing, number 3 are pentatonics, doing pull-offs. So this one here, so you've done, I think we're here at A minor pentatonic, if I remember correctly. Now, when we're playing lead guitar or riffs, you're not always picking every single note. Sometimes what you do is this. Oh, we've done hammer-ons before, so you get hammer-ons. So hammer-ons are when we go from a smaller number to a larger number, like say like 5th fret to 8th fret, 5th fret to 7th fret. But we have also too is the backwards of that, which are pull-offs. They're a little bit trickier, but I'll help you out with them. So we have, so we'll start here at the very top of the scale. So we'll start here on the first string, 8th fret. You hit that note, and then what you do is you roll that finger off the fretboard. So you really roll it off this way. Now you really want to snap the string with your finger. So you hit it, you roll that finger off, and then with the second string, when you roll off, you kind of run into that string below and use this kind of almost like a trampoline bouncing off. You're not gonna like land, so it's not like you land and kind of pull that string down. You hit it. See, I pulled here, I snapped, I ran into that string, and it kind of popped back up again. So I use that kind of like as a trampoline. So now a third string. Snap the string, run into that string below, and kind of come off it. So I don't stay there. So you hit it, snap, and then run to the adjacent string and back up again, ready to play again. Just like that. And then same thing with this one too. Oh, that's right, because in your text you said you're working on the pull-off section for Back in Black. So what I like to do to help build speed, it's not a matter of just like putting on a metronome and just like trying to get the metronome quicker. What you want to do is you want to hit that, do it really slow, kind of really feel what it feels like to do that pull off, and then try to do one fast. Slow, keep relaxed, see if you can do ones fast, that same relaxation. And then so feel what it feels like to do a pull off slowly. So burst them. And then if you do one fast, so slow, too slow, then too fast. And then once that gets easier, what you'll do at that point is you'll try to do 2 of them in a row. So say you'll do first string and second string, like this. Slow first, see how it feels. Keep your hands relaxed, and see if you can maintain that relaxation. Like that. And then add the third one in. And then you do the same procedure for the riff and the tune. So one slow, keep your hands relaxed, doing that snap, right, and then one fast. And then once you can do 2 of them in a row, like that, 2 strings in a row that is, see if you can put all 3 together. Like that right there. Cool, so work on your pull-offs, and then lastly, what I want you to work on are your 4-note sequences. So these right here are very similar to a 3-note sequence. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Now this one's tricky because remember in these sequences, you're basically ascending the scale 1 note at a time. What I mean by that is this. So 5, 8, 5, 7. 3-note sequence, you would have gone back to your first finger because you would go just 1 note lower. But 4-note sequence different because you have to go back. See here, I start on the pattern on 5. And the next note in the sequence is not your first finger. It's actually going to be the 8th fret out here because that's the next note in the scale. So first one, 5, 8, 5, 7. And then you got to go back. 8, 5, 7, 5. You got to go back to the 5th string, 5th fret. And I would have students who would have trouble with this. And one day it dawned on